So we left Annapolis yesterday, and it was a lot of fun there. I enjoyed it, but I did not like I just don't like the big cities. It's just not me. But we did stay there for 2 days, and we had a great time. But finding grass for Daisy, I'll do a video about this because a Daisy video, because it was miserable. There was no grass to walk her on, but in the end, we did find a nice park to walk her in. One thing about these live videos, I can't really go in and show the clippings, so I'll do a video later today or tomorrow or something. We're going to slow down here a little bit. I don't have to be through the C&D Canal and over to Delaware City until Mondays when I'm supposed to be there. And I'm in no real rush to get there. But, when I'm thinking about what I did, man, I'm not, I'm second guessing myself right now because, the Loop Princess, I spent 6 months getting her ready for America's Great Loop. And, we've almost had a flawless trip so far as mechanical and stuff like that. We haven't had any breakdowns. Everything's working fine. And this the new trawler, the generator's not running, no working toilet, and I know it's just stuff, and I'm going to do a video about that too, because we have a pump toilet on Loop Princess, and we have an electric toilet, and in my opinion, you can just throw that pump toilet away. If you guys have them on your boat, they're worthless. But anyway, I'll do a video about that, especially before I get off the Loop Princess. But after 6 months of prep, and it all paid off. We've got 1/3 of the loop completed now, almost. Very, very close. When I get to Delaware City, that's 2,000 miles, and probably a little over 1/3 of the loop. And like I said, we've had no mechanical issues, no breakdowns of any kind at all. I do have a couple little small problems, but they're real minimal, and we're taking care of those as we go. And the new boat, it's really going to test my and Bev's relationship, because now it's not like this boat, Loop Princess here, where we built the boat and we got it ready for the loop. We're not going to have that luxury. We're going to literally jump in this new boat next week, which is another 40-year-old trawler, and head out on the loop. And we're gonna have to do these repairs while and all of the stuff that we want to do while we're doing the loop. I don't have any choice. I can't sit somewhere for a month. I need to get back, and I need to get back to work. And you could say that I'm rushing it or I'm on a schedule, but I'm really not. And if we did have to pull in somewhere, I don't want to winter up here at all. I don't want to be stuck anywhere near where I'm at for this next winter. I really want to be past all this, and I really do want to complete the loop. And talking about the loop, my brother put it into perspective to me. 1,000 people set out to do the loop every single year. Only 140 complete it on average. And the numbers for Mount Everest are about 10,000 people set out to climb Mount Everest, and about 500 of them complete the trek up to Mount Everest. So you can see the challenge here is, it's a super challenging thing. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. And I think me and Bev are both now 100%, medically in the game. But is the new boat going to be in the game? Pete's right now, he left Block Island. They went 100 miles yesterday, actually a little over 100 miles, right at the end of New York there, Manhattan, and they pulled in and tucked into an anchorage right there, and then today they're going to try and knock out 75 miles. But, my whole point here is, man, this is just a beautiful coast right here. My whole point is, when I make this switch, Loop Princess, she has a brand new dinghy motor. This boat we're second guessing the whether we can even use the dinghy that's on it, and it's just, it's starting all over again, and I don't know. I'm not going to get negative about it. I'm going to stay positive and remember that it's a 5-year thing, not that first initial shock of seeing like woo. And then I can tell you that the next owner of the Loop Princess, he'll probably be a pretty happy camper. I did run the generator yesterday. I haven't run the generator. We have not plugged the Loop Princess into power in probably about 5 days now. And I did run the generator yesterday, and the only reason I ran the generator yesterday was just to make hot water. That was it. So we left Annapolis pretty early this morning. Took Daisy for a little walk. We did find some grass in Annapolis, and again, I'll explain it to you in another video. And if I had to stay in Annapolis again, and I had a great time staying on the mooring balls right out in front there, I'll do a video because there was sailboat races. It was awesome. It really was. But I would go, if I was staying there for any length of time and I really wanted to enjoy the place, I would go back behind the bridge and stay inside that cove right there. There's all kinds of mooring balls, and there's probably about 20 marinas all in that little cove. So there's plenty of places to stay in there. But I would have stayed behind the bridge because last night the north winds came up, probably 15 to 20, and staying in that anchorage in the north winds, it was a little rocky and a little bouncy. It didn't really bother me too much. It probably bothered Bev more than it bothered me. She was up and down, but it didn't. It could have been a little more comfortable if you were on the other side of that bridge. So today's just another beautiful day on the Chesapeake. We're going to finish the Chesapeake basically today. We're very, very close, and we'll be at this entrance of the C&D Canal. And then there's a couple of, there's 2 free places to stay, and that's where I'm going to go check this first one out. And then Annapolis City has a 24-hour stay right there for the canal. We might try both of them out. Anyway, I haven't done a video in a couple days. We just literally took the day off yesterday, just enjoyed ourselves. Took Daisy for a bunch of walks, found an ice cream shop for dogs. That was pretty cool. Today we're just going to take it nice and easy and just head up the canal, enjoy these last few days on the Loop Princess here. We got about another probably less than a week on Loop Princess, and we should see Pete in Delaware City Marina. I'm going to guess Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. Me and Bev are supposed to be there Monday, but we might be there Sunday, so we'll see. Hey, make sure you guys hit that like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. It sure helps us. It is awesome seeing the different landscapes as you go, and you can see the Chesapeake really start to close up now as we come down it. And we got very, very lucky on the Chesapeake because our weather window was just absolutely gorgeous. We're in this high pressure system, and the only weather we got was heading from the Simones over to Annapolis. We had a beam sea of about 1 to 2 feet, and Loop Princess doesn't really like a beam sea, but she did fine in it. She really does. And 1 to 2 foot seas, we're fine. Gets past that, then it gets a little hairy. Anyway, I hope everything goes smooth with the new boat, Southern Comfort. Everything mechanically, she's running beautifully, and she's a little bit faster. And my brother says, is there a big difference between in 3 miles an hour? It has a cruise speed of about 10 miles an hour, which is about 9 knots, a little less than 9 knots. And Loop Princess here has a cruise speed of about 7 miles an hour. It's 7.5 miles an hour, let's say. So is it a big deal? Is it a big difference? Yeah, it is. It really is. Those 3 miles, like they pumped out a 120-mile day the other day, and that's a big day on the water. And Loop Princess, man, you could do it, but it would be sun up to sundown, and you'd be pushing her throttles all the way. You'd be running her up to around 1900 RPMs. And I really like to keep her at around 18, between that 16 and 1800 RPMs. I just do. See all the fishermen out this morning. Anyway, I'll get my video done for the Georgetown. I'm not Georgetown. I don't know why I keep thinking I'm in Georgetown. For Annapolis, it was just a super cool place to visit. Very cool place to visit. We're just going up the canal right now. Take you to show you where we're tracking. Daisy, you want to say good morning? Huh? Good girl. That's Daisy. That's her fort this morning. So you can see right here that we're leaving the Chesapeake. That's Annapolis right here. And then that's where we are right now. And this is somewhere up in here is where we're going to stop tonight, one of these places right here. And then that's the C&D Canal right there. So we're fighting current right now. And that should change. I'm learning a lot about current because current on one of these slow trawlers is everything. And so you can see right now my speed's down to 6.8 miles an hour. That's because I'm fighting the current. But that's going to change here. And I'll show you when. All I have to do is hit that button. Hit that. And you can see right here, that's us right now. And so the current's going to change for me in about, it doesn't look like too much longer, probably about the next 45 minutes. These arrows right here that you see right here, those arrows are going to change and they're going to go back into that direction and we'll get the current with us. So, and right now I'm fighting a 0.50 current. So it's really got to slow down a lot. Looks like I need to make a course adjustment. Love this slick, calm water. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go for today. And I may, like I said, I'll do my Annapolis video, and because I really want to share what we did for Daisy, walking her and stuff like that. But we did stand the mooring balls right in front of Annapolis, and it was one of the highlights of the trip. I mean, you dream about that as a kid growing up, and there we were. And I'm glad I spent 2 days there. Anyway, peace out. Be good or be good at it. And we will talk to you later. Thank you. Paul Bates, Beverly Bates, and Daisy on America's Great Loop, live.